It's difficult, but it would be great if we could come to that point. Because then we will not lose all of this energy in fear, in resentment, in rejection, and we will use our energy to say, okay, how can I use this experience to better myself? How can I become stronger through this experience? You see? Yes?
Beginning from our birth, I think that every human being is in the process of development somehow.
Is in?
Process of development.
Of development, yes, I agree.
At different stages, we live through different experiences.
Yes.
But I can only speak for myself. When I go back and scan my life, I see that I always have the strength to fight and fight and fight. And every time I go a step further and more difficult, more challenging.
This happens. This can happen.
So sometimes I used to think in some of these
Yeah.
statements were in me. And then I go back from my ashes, I go back and
Okay.
go back to work again.
It's not a problem to lose our faith. It's just how long we will lose it. We lose it for months, for days, for hours, or just for minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
The second set of beliefs is about self-worth. And you have them on page 21. My self-worth is a function of my inner being, of who I am, and not what others think of me, or how much I accomplish. The results of my effort depend on many different factors, including also my efforts. My self-worth is totally independent of any external factors, such as intelligence, wealth, my home, my appearance, my talents, my professional success, my children's success. How many of you measure your self-worth through your children? Even though you're not raising your hands, you're doing it. And this can create a tremendous pressure on the children. They have to be what you need them to be in order to feel that you're worthy as parents. Okay? So we lose a lot of energy when we are depending on what other people think or what they do in order to feel our own self-worth. Okay? So these are somewhat positive beliefs, and then there's these beliefs about freedom. Now, I would like you to choose a positive belief, and I would like you to write it down. To write down the belief, the positive belief, or the spiritual truth, whatever it may be, that you want to place into your mind. Okay? So think and then write it down. What is the belief that you want to install? You're going to write down a positive thought or a belief that you would like to strengthen within yourself. Because if you believe that, you will feel better. You'll feel more secure, feel more lovable, you'll feel freer, happier, more content. Our reality is created by our beliefs. Now, our beliefs create our reality in two ways. They attract realities that coincide with our beliefs, and they cause us to interpret situations based on our beliefs. The changing of a belief system changes two things. It changes what happens, and it changes how I experience what happens. So the essential thing in life is allowing our belief system to evolve. Okay, this is what evolution is all about, the evolution of the belief system. Yeah? Okay, could we hear some examples? Who would like to give an example of a belief that you would like to change? Yes?
I'm in no way responsible for other people's reality, but only for my own motives and behavior towards them.
Okay, fine. Okay.
I feel safe and secure in any situation.
Great. Great. This covers a lot of things. Other belief, you don't have to choose something from the list. Anything that comes to your mind. Who would like to give us another example? Yes?
I'm worthy of love as I am.
Great. And it's true. You are worthy of love as you are. Okay. Another one? Yes?
I am strong enough to handle any problem that comes my way.
Okay. I'm strong enough to handle anything. You don't have to say word problem. Anything that comes my way. Okay. You want to, okay. Yes?
I can make a difference or make an impact more than I think I can.
Okay. I can have an unlimited impact, or I can have a healthy impact, a positive impact. That's great. Okay. It's nice. Another belief that you would like to strengthen?
Mine was safe and secure.
Safe and secure. Okay, how many are going with safe and secure? Okay. How many will go with I am worthy of love as I am? Love and acceptance as I am. Okay. Anything else? Okay, now, we're going to employ two ways of doing this. One way is to do the tapping again. And as we tap, to be repeating this phrase. Now, you may need to shorten the phrase and to find a small 5-word thing, 3 to 5 words, that represent the truth that you want to install. Yes?
Mine is, I'm a phoenix.
I'm a phoenix. Okay, phoenix. Okay, that's good, because that symbolizes to you a process of coming out from behind difficult situations. Okay, so now looking at your phrase, reduce it to 3 to 5 words. Right underneath with capital letters, 3 to 5 words which connect you to that, which make you connect to that idea. It can even be one word which connects you to the idea. Okay, everyone has that? Okay, can we hear a few of these short versions? Short version? I can?
Handle anything.
I can handle anything.
I can handle crisis.
Okay, and anything is better than crisis. Okay, we don't want to put negative things in it. I can handle anything. Yes?
Happy me, happy others.
Okay, that's nice. First time I heard that. Happy me, happy others. Okay. So if you're happy, the others will be happy. So there's no reason to be unhappy because the others are unhappy. So if you're happy, you're okay. Okay, that's nice. Other?
Always safe and secure.
Always safe and secure. I like that. Yes. I am loved. Loved or love?
Love.
I am loved. Okay. Yes?
I would say in Turkish because this is a fun thing in Turkish. Anaçtavuk. I don't want to be a female, a mother. Mother.
Okay. Okay.
You want to be, you don't want to.
No.
Okay, but in the affirmations,
I don't want to be Anaçtavuk.
okay, but let me, okay, there's a small problem with that, and that is that in the creation of affirmations, it's better not to have the word not. And because it's the theory is the subconscious doesn't understand that. And if you say, I don't want to be a mother hen, the subconscious is going to just hear mother hen. Okay. So you have to get... I'm a free bird.
It was a good mistake. Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to be the eagle.
Okay. I'm a free eagle. Free flying eagle. That's good. Okay. Okay. Anyone else with the short version?
I am worthy as I am.
Worthy as I am. Okay. Yes? I make a difference. Okay. Get the can out. I make a difference. Okay. This is another aspect of affirmations. Put it in the present. If I say I can make a difference, we're putting it in the future. Okay, in affirmation, I make a difference. Okay, it's much more powerful.
Do you want affirmation or something that you want to be?
It's the same. What would you like?
I want to have more self-confidence. It's not affirmation because
Listen, I am confident.
I'm confident.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yes, but this is...
Why do I cheat myself?
Okay. Okay. What she... Okay. Okay, you're saying that I'm not. Okay. But the reality is...
What should I say? I say I want to.
Okay. If you say you want to be... Pay attention. If you say I want to be, that will always be in the future. Okay? So the way to make affirmations is to express them and visualize them as already a reality. The reality is that your true self is confident. Your mind is not confident. You are not your mind. And this is the most important thing that we need to understand here. You are not your mind. You are a soul. There is a whole dimension of yourself behind your mind which knows who you are, which is confident, which experiences your self-worth. Your mind, which has become programmed, your programmed mind does not feel self-confident. So you're not stating a lie when you're saying, I'm confident, because your true self is confident. It's just that you're not experiencing that part of yourself yet. And the way to experience it is to do this. To tap on the opposite feelings and then install the truth, okay? So it's very important. We are not our minds. We are not our programmings. We are something behind that, okay? So you can say, I am confident. And then you will imagine it as we move on. Another one? Short version?
Love and light.
Love and light. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do two methods. The first method is called EFT with choices. Okay. But actually we're not going to do EFT with choices. We're going to do the WHEE, the W-H-E-E, which means we...
Can we have a break?
Yes. We can have a break. Express your needs. 15-minute break. Asked, in which way can we change this addiction to feeling these emotions? You know, the peptides, the hormones that are created every time we feel an emotion. And everything that we do is a way to do that. The freeze frame that we did, the EFT that we're doing, what we're going to be doing now, because any time I can perceive a stimulus in a different way and feel differently, I'm changing the peptides. Okay, so anytime you can see something and not go back to the habitual way of feeling, you are making the change. But even more important, you're not making it only for yourself, you're making it for all of humanity. Why? Because we have a collective unconscious. We have a common, which is called morphogenetic field. This is a concept created by Rupert Sheldrake, a biologist, which perhaps another time we can discuss, which means that we are all connected. And when I am able to forgive something that I couldn't forgive earlier, I make forgiveness more accessible to all of humanity. Every change I make on myself is a change in humanity. It may be a small change, but there is also another factor which is called the critical mass concept. How many of you heard of the critical mass concept? Okay. This has to do with nuclear physics, which says that when a certain percentage of the uranium begins to transform into energy, if we overcome that certain percentage, there will be a mass reaction and all of the uranium will be transferred into energy and we'll have an atomic bomb. So what they're trying to do in Japan now is not to arrive to the critical mass. Okay? And the same concept is actually the hope for the planet. The hope is that because there are so few people that are really interested in spiritual growth, in love, in forgiveness, in unity, the hope is that we don't need to get a majority. The hope is that we just need the critical mass. And there are various concepts on this. Some people say it's 10%. Other people say it's 1%. Other people say it's the square root of 1% of the population. It really doesn't matter. What's matter is that we can participate. And anytime you are able to change the way you react to any situation, you're helping others to be able to do the same. And this is important. Okay? The other thing that came to my perception in the break is this. I didn't talk about this book, but it's a very nice book. It's called Contemporary Parables. After many trips to India and to various parts of the world and hearing teachers speak, and then also in my own way of trying to explain ideas to people, I found that images are effective to help people to understand. And so I created this book which has about 100 and I don't know, so many small explanations. They're just one page each with images which help us understand certain spiritual concepts. Okay? So this is also a useful book. Any questions before we move ahead? Okay. Now we're going to do a form of EFT for installing a positive belief. How is this done? The setup phrase is different. It says, even though until now I have felt this in relationship to that, I now choose to remember that I am loved. I now choose to remember that I am safe, that I am an eagle, I'm a free-flying eagle. What do I choose to remember? Here you're going to place your belief. So even though until now I felt this in relationship to that, I now choose to believe or to remember, and you say your truth here. Okay, is that clear? Okay. And once we've done that 3 times, we don't need to do the other side because we've already established that we're willing to change. Okay? And then we start the tapping, and at each point that we tap, you're going to repeat your truth. But you're going to repeat the small phrase, the short phrase. Okay? So this is called EFT with choices, or actually the WHEE. Okay? So let's close our eyes. Bring to your mind an issue that you want to work with. Bring it to your mind and see what you feel now, how much disturbance it creates for you. From 0 to 10. Now bring to your mind the positive belief, which if you believe that belief, you would be free from the negative emotion. What is your positive belief? Okay, now if you're ready, we begin to rub on the sensitive spot, saying, even though until now I have felt, and we say the emotion, concerning, and we say the issue, I now choose to remember, and you say your truth. Do that 3 times. Rubbing on the sore spot. I choose to remember. Okay. Now we're going to do the tapping procedure, and at each point we're going to bring that truth to our mind using the short phrase. Top of the head, remember the truth, repeat it. The eyebrows, repeat the truth. Sides of the eyes, the truth. Now under the eyes, repeat the truth. Above and below the lips. Under the arms, remember the truth. What is the truth? On the collarbone, what is the truth? Sides of the hands. Let's do it again. Top of the head, remember the truth. Coming forward, the truth. Sides of the eyes, the truth. Under the eyes, the truth which frees you. The cheek, the lips. Under the arms, the truth. Okay. The collarbone and the sides of the hands. One more time. Top of the head, repeat your truth. What is your truth? Now come forward to the eyebrows. Repeat your truth. Sides of the eyes. Cheeks. Repeat your truth. Lips. Under the arms. And collarbones. And the sides of the hands. Okay, now let's do the balancing. Eyes down to the right, eyes down to the left. Circle with the eyes. Circle in the other direction. The humming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now sit quietly again and bring to your mind the issue that you chose. See what you feel now and how strongly you feel it. Now, having in mind the issue that you chose, bring to your mind the truth that you want to remember when in contact with that. So have in your mind the stimulus, and you have the truth simultaneously. And see how much you can feel the truth while thinking of the stimulus. And allow the feeling of the truth to increase. Feel like it's expanding, so that even though you're focused on the stimulus, you are able to experience the truth. And allow the truth to become even stronger in your mind. To completely occupy your mind. While you're focused on the stimulus. Okay. Now you can relax. What we need to do is to be able to experience the truth when we are confronted mentally or externally by the particular stimulus. The problem is that many of us have philosophically accepted some concepts, but we're not able to experience those concepts when we're in contact with specific stimuli. So what we need to do now is first remove the emotional charge, and then while being focused on that particular stimulus, bring in the new perception. It's like going into a hard disk, erasing a file, and then recording a new file on this subject, okay? Or erasing an old cassette and recording a new cassette, okay? How many of you were able to experience the truth to a satisfactory degree while focusing on the stimulus? Raise your hands. You were able to focus on the stimulus and also keep the truth. You didn't lose it, okay? How many of you felt that you were losing it? Okay, I believe this, but not in relationship to this. Okay, so you need to continue to do the regular EFT. The regular EFT until you bring down the emotional charge. Or find another truth which satisfies you, which you can keep. Okay? So, what we have learned until now is the EFT with borrowed benefits, which you need someone to do for you. You might create a group and do this once a month. And everyone can bring their problems and you can work on that. We do this in Athens. We have groups that do EFT together. And then we have the EFT with installing the positive belief. Is there any question about these, what we have learned until here? Is it clear? Okay. So now we're going to learn another way of installing a positive belief. This is from a method called Psych-K. Has anyone learned this method, heard of this method?